A lantern sways, its light near gone. Through the mist where the shadows yawn, and owl cries once, then all falls still. The pines stand watch upon the hill. Oh, whisper of the pines through the cold, through the time. Speak of days of hearts unbound, of love lost and never found. The river hums its aching tune under the gaze of a faded moon. A scrap of cloth caught on the thorn, a relic left, a love forlorn. The wind, no secret, soft and low, where the weary travelers go. Oh, whisper of the pines through the cold, through the time. Speak of days of hearts unbound, of love lost and never found. Each needle holds a story deep, of laughter bright, of shadows deep, and in their sway I hear the sound of footsteps gone, of hallowed ground.
The trees whisper secrets, their roots run deep. A shadow moves where the rivers weep. I held your name like a stone in my hand, lost it somewhere in the shifting sand. And the echo's edge is where we stand, where time folds softly like an open hand. Whispers call, but the words won't land at the echo's edge, where we stand. A lantern flickers on the old porch rail. The moon turns silver, the story's pale. I see your face in the creek's dark glass. A fleeting moment, it fades too fast. Tell me, do you hear it too? The past that seems the sky so blue, and the echoes edge is where we stand, where time folds softly like an open hand, whispers call, but the words won't land at the echoes edge, where we stand. The wind knows truths it won't let go, carry songs of what we used to know. If I could reach, if I could see, would I find you? Or just a memory? The dust is thick, the skies turn gray. I walk where shadows dare not stay, footsteps heavy, hearts to sing. 1,000 miles and nothing to drink. The river ran dry, but the fire won't die. The fire won't die. Oh, the wind calls my name through the dark, through the pain. The long road west, where the sun still burns through the ashes and the twists and turns of nothing but this broken chest and the hope that waits on the long road west. Fields of sorrow, whispers low, every mile's a tale untold. Crows above, they circle wide, a man's soul's tested where secrets hide. But the fire in me, it won't let me be, it won't let me be. The night's cold embrace, but there's light, there's a trace. The long road west, where the sun still burns through the ashes and the twists and turns of nothing but this broken chest and the hope that waits the tracks are rust, the weeds are tall, where the whistles cry through the midnight squall. A lantern swings on a broken chain, and the ghosts of the rail call again, call again. The old world lies. 100 towns they stitched and bound, but the needle broke and the thread unwound. Now silence hums where the wheels once turned, and the lessons of the lost remain unlearned, unlearned. I hear them whisper in the pine, I feel their stories tangle mine. Oh, the ghosts of the rail, they don't rest in the hollow of the hills where the moon does crest. They sing to the sleepers, they hum to the tides. Oh, the ghosts of the rail, where the old world lies. In the fields where the iron horses fed, now the grass grows wild, the tracks are dead, but I swear I hear their echo clear. A promise made, a pioneer's tear. Ghosts of the rail, the ghosts of the rail, the ghosts of the rail. Dust on my boots, the road unwinds, a ribbon of gray through the pines. The sun hangs low, its golden spell, a whisper of something I can't quite tell. Open sky calling, I hear you tune through the hills and hollows under the moon. The world keeps turning, the stars still fall. Open sky calling, it's worth it all. A town with no name, a diner light, coffee steam rises into the night. Faces I've known or maybe dreamed, Each step forward, a shadow behind. The heart remembers what the mind can't find. Open sky calling, I hear you tune through the hills and hollows under the moon. The world keeps turning, the stars still fall. Open sky calling, it's worth it all. Old songs whisper through the trees, lullabies carried on autumn's breeze. The weight of time, the lightness of it, a fleeting moment, a lasting prayer. Boots worn thin on a nameless trail, dust in my lungs, the shadows veil. The trees lean close, they whisper low of paths that end where the cold winds blow. Long road through the ashes, where the embers never die. Hope's a flicker, but it flashes like a flame against the sky. The rivers run black where the dead birds lay. The moon won't rise, but I'll walk anyway. Each mile away, each breath of fire, but the stars up there, they burn so bright. Oh, the fire inside, it never fades, though the world around it decays. Long road through the ashes, where the embers never die. Hope's a flicker, but it flashes like a flame against the sky. Saw a man with a hollow stare, said the end waits, but I don't care. For every step turn slow. A broken sign says 50 miles to go. Fields stretch wide, the color of rust. I'm chasing shadows, but I know I must. Oh, the long road home, where the wind hums low and the wildflowers grow through the hills and plains, where the lost hearts roam. I'm bound to find my way. The long road home. A diner's light flickers like an old refrain. Coffee steam rising like a ghost from a train. I met a man there, his eyes full of stone. Said, kid, the road will teach you what you own. Where the rivers carve through the ancient stone, through the storm and calm, where the cold winds moan. I'm bound to find my way. The long road home. Every town's got a story, every mile's got a name. Of sorrow and flame, I carry their voices, I carry their weight, each one a step closer to the pearly gate. Oh, the long road home, where the stars lean down and the tall grass is sown through the night and dawn, where the seeds are sown. I'm bound to find my way. The long road home. The river bends where the willows lean, soft and slow, it hums unseen. A sparrow dips, a flash of wing, the water whispers everything. Mud on my boots, sky in my eyes, time here, don't apologize. Do you hear it? Low and deep, the secrets rivers keep. The river knows my name, my shame, my flame. It holds the stories I cannot tame. Rolling wide, rolling slow. It knows, it knows, it knows. There's a house with a broken door. The wind drags shadows across the floor. Laughter echoes where silence stays. Ghosts of long forgotten days. The boards still creak, the past won't rest. The heart remembers what it confessed. Do you feel it? Cold and near, the weight of yesteryear. The river knows my name, my shame, my flame. It holds the stories I cannot tame. Rolling wide, rolling slow. It knows, it knows. Millstone groans, the wheel creaks slow, rust bites deep where the wild grass grows. A shadow dances, long and lean, caught in the turning, caught in between. Dust on the windmill, ash in the air, dreams left hanging nowhere, nowhere. Turn it once, turn it twice, times an old thief, not so nice. The song in the holler fades at dusk. Memories smell like iron and rust. She left her ribbon tied to the gate. Whispers linger, the rest came too late. Dust on the windmill, ash in the air, dreams left hanging nowhere, nowhere. Turn it once, turn it twice, times it all thief, not so nice. Hickory snaps in the cold of night, lost in the stars, no end in sight. If you're still out there chasing the flame, all roads lead home, though none are the same. Dust on the windmill, ash in the air, dreams left hanging nowhere, nowhere. Turn it once, turn it twice, times it all thief, not so nice. The pines hung low where the rare river bends, a hollow song that never ends. Whispers weave through the amber air, like ghosts of stories floating there. A rusted can, an old fence line. The years dissolve, the moments align. Whispering pines, tell me true, what secrets lie beneath your hue? Do you hold the dreams we left behind, in roots and soil, in earth entwined? Whispering pines, carry me through.
what tales they spin of loss, of love,
of where we've been. Whispering pines, tell me true, what secrets lie beneath your hue? Do you hold the dreams we left behind, in roots and soil, in earth entwined? Whispering pines, carry me through. Fiddle cries in the distance faint, a hymn, a prayer, a time-worn plaint. The banjo answers plucked and bare, strings like threads in the autumn air. The wind, the leaves, a soft refrain, a fleeting moment, the moon's a broken plate tonight, edges jagged, shadows bite. A creek runs cold through the hollows bend, washing secrets it can't defend. I saw your face in the water's gleam, fleeting, fading, a shattered dream. Oh, whispers in the pines, carried on the wind like old designs. Who holds the weight of time? Not you, not me, just whispers in the pines. The barn leans heavy, tired with age, each plank a story, each nail a page. The ivy climbs where no one looks, hiding sins that the preacher mistook. I heard your voice in the hollowed wood, it begged me to run, but I never could. Oh, whispers in the pines, carried on the wind like old designs. Who holds the weight of time? Not you, not me, just whispers in the pines. A lantern sways in the night's deep black, guiding the wanderer, won't turn back. The stars, they don't speak, but they see it all. Every rise, every fall, every silent call. Oh, whispers in the pines, carried on the wind like old designs. Who holds the weight of time? Not you, not me, just whispers in the pines. creek ran dry last summer, the ground cracked wide, split its seams. A robin sang her notes all broken, dreams fell apart like patched up jeans. Worn shoes, dusty road, carrying weight no one knows. The sky bends low, the earth it groans. Worn shoes, dusty road. Pa's old hat still hangs by the door, the brim stained by rain and time. His voice lingers in the fields at dusk, whispering in the wheat, soft as a rhyme. And I wonder if he ever knew what the soil gave, what it withdrew. Worn shoes, dusty roads, carrying weight no one knows. The sky bends low, the earth it groans. Worn shoes, dusty roads. Untold lies, down by the bay where the cypress bends. The river hums, but it never mends. Saw your shadow in the amber light, fading slow into the velvet night. Oh, the open road, it calls again, a whispered call in the wind. The towns may fade, the maps may end, but I'll find you where the cypress bends. Dusty diner with a neon glow, stories traded where the travelers go. A lonesome tune on a jukebox spins like the echoes of the places we've been. And I still see your face in every quiet place. Oh, the open road, cypress bend. Runs dry, but it starts again. What we lose is what we hold through the silence, through the cold. The road was dust, the sky was leaf. A crow cried out, the earth had bled. I carried a weight no man should bear, through hollow woods and empty air. Ashes on the wind, ashes on the wind. Where does it end? Where does it begin? Every step's a question, every breath's a sin. Ashes on the wind, ashes on the wind. The river froze, the fire died. I burned my name to keep alive. The wolves, they whispered low and lean. Boy, there's no way out unseen. But the stars, they hung like shattered glass. Even in the dark, this too shall pass. Ashes on the wind, ashes on the wind. Where does it end? Where does it begin? Every step's a question, every breath's a sin. Ashes on the wind, ashes on the wind. Shadow in the snow said, boy, you'll reap what you sow. But I've sown nothing, only tried to keep the fire deep inside. The sky was torn, a copper flame. Rivers cracked, they never came. Dust on my boots, the weight of names I carry, though none remain. The road is long, the night is wide. I've lost my way, but not my stride. An ember burns where the shadows hide. The road is long, but I'm alive. The wind it howls, a wolf's slow moan through valleys carved from blood and bone. A lantern swings its light unknown. I follow, though I'm alone. road unwinds like a spool of thread, dust in the air where the sunlight bled. I've walked this path 100 years, each step stitched with laughter and tears. Through the pines where the wind still hums a song of the old, where the wild heart runs. Through the pines where the echoes stay, the whispers of time never fade away. The creek it murmurs, a tale untold of broken wheels and miners' gold. Small towns linger, names long forgot, a faded sign, a rusted car. Through the pines where the wind still hums a song of the old, where the wild heart runs. Through the pines where the echoes stay, the whispers of time never fade away. Lanterns flicker on porches warm, stories of battles of love reborn, fields of sorrow, skies of flame, yet here we stand, just the same. Through the pines where the wind still hums a song of the old, where the wild heart runs. Through the pines where the echoes stay, the whispers of time never fade away. The road is wide, the dust runs deep, fields of sorrow, hills that weep. 1,000 miles, 1,000 dreams, all scattered like leaves in a stream. And the stars, they call through the night's long sprawl. Oh, the road is wide, it never ends, twisting like time with turns and bends. You leave your name, you lose your way, but the road find it clear. The road is wide, it never ends, twisted like time with turns and bends. You leave your name, you lose your way, but the road is wide, it stays.
Where the pines lean low and the road bends south, dust kicks up from an empty mouth. A raven cried, but the sound was thin, like the sigh of a door where the wind slips in. Oh, the open road, it calls again, through the hollow towns and the fields of men. Our memories await, it drags and it pulls, but the heart stays light where the air feels full. There's a bridge half broke where the creek runs wide, rust on the rail, stories left untied. A woman's voice in a song I knew, hung like the stars in the evening blue. Do we walk to forget? Do we run to be free? Oh, the open road, it calls again, through the hollow towns and the fields of men. Our memories wait, it drags and it pulls, but the heart stays light where the air feels full. Some say the past is a place to rest, a lantern flicker in the old west. But I see it move like a train at night, fading slow into the morning light. Dust on my boots, gravel in my tread, wind in my back, the sky burning red. I left the porch light flickering dim, chasing the whispers I'll never pin. The road to elsewhere, it calls my name,
are traded, some bought, some sold. A boy with a suitcase, a man with a scar, dreams pressed between the strings of my guitar. The road to elsewhere calls my name, a place unseen yet somehow the same. Every turn's a question, every mile a prayer. The road to elsewhere, I'll meet you there. Rivers rise and mountains fall, the endless sky holds it all. Echoes of voices long since gone, yet their song lingers on, lingers on. The road to elsewhere, it calls my name, a place unseen